Hey guys, Ryan Earnhardt here from CreativeSoundLab.tv. Well, today we're checking out the Signal Art ReAmp box. Okay, so I wanted to do a episode about this ReAmp box because I think this is something that will probably go under the radar, and I think it's worth knowing about because I think it's really well executed and it's the same price as several other options on the market. The ReAmp RMP, the little blue box, those go for around $100. The JCR by Radial goes for $200, and the Signal Art ReAmp box goes for $200. So it's really the same price, and I wanted to see what the sonic difference is. Now this Signal Art, it's a boutique company, very small company. You can see from the craftsmanship that there's a lot of pride in the work here. Even the way the wires are laid in the enclosure, everything is very neatly and well done. There's really no bells and whistles here. There's only one switch for the ground lift. With something like this, it's very simple, but my hope is to get a great sound. That's really what I'm after. There's a lot at stake here, and it's not just about distorting guitars, but it's about doing, bass amps, doing vocal tracks, drum tracks, anything that I want to put through guitar pedals or guitar amps. I want to make sure that I have the best fidelity possible. One thing that really stands out with the Signal Art is that you can get heavy guitar tones. This Signal Art box was actually developed in coordination with Glenn Fricker. And a lot of times you can have issues where you have really hot pickups on your guitar, you go to ReAmp and you can't quite get those types of levels. And so this ReAmp box actually gives you some gain. So you can actually feed your guitar amp hotter than line level. Where your typical ReAmp box, it mostly just attenuates that signal. So it can be kind of hard to get a really hot signal into a guitar amp for heavy guitar tones. And we're going to test that out right now. We're going to just play a test tone. It'll be coming into the boxes at -10. So -10 from unity gain coming out of the DAW, and I'll be feeding it right back in, and I'll leave the gain settings the same, and we're just going to compare what the inputs are. We're going to move down the line here. So I have my test tone. Let's see how loud this can get here. See here, this is, so right here would be about unity gain. So about 2 o'clock on the Signal Art is basically whatever is line level, you're getting it right back out again. So unity gain about 2 o'clock, but let's see how hot it can get. Okay, so -4.8. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what the JCR can do. Okay, so this is all the way up here, and the max I can get is -12. So that's a decent amount of difference. So this is maxed. Same gain. This is -12 here. So it's actually attenuating by -2 dB, I guess. So you're not even getting the line level, which is fine. But if you need lots of gain for heavy guitar tones, this, you might be fighting against this. Let's move on to the RMP. Okay, so this is all the way up. So all the way up here. That is all the way up. And we get -19.4. So yeah, we really can't get hot guitar signals with this box. So that's the difference between the 3 boxes. Let's try playing some vocals through these boxes and see how something that's kind of high fidelity, that's not a guitar tone, holds up. Okay, so for this I'm going to actually adjust the volume so that the vocals are somewhat the same in volume here. We've already established kind of the level difference. This is more about the color. Okay, so this is how the vocal sounds just on its own. This is just direct through the DAW here.
I'm seeking hope. It's where I choose to go. When the world around me has been nothing but scars. 'Cause in the darkest night, I know there will be light. The dawn will find me when I wanna take flight. 'Cause in the darkest night, I know there will be light. The dawn will find me when I wanna take flight. 'Cause in the darkest night, I know there will be light. The dawn will find me when I wanna take flight. When the world around me has been nothing but scars. When the world around me has been nothing but scars. When the world around me has been nothing but scars.
It seems as if the sound is, at least to me, getting a little bit more vibrant, a little bit maybe less compressed. There almost seems to be kind of some space between the notes. It's almost like there's a little bit more depth there. So that was a simple test on guitar. Let's hear it on bass cab. Now, another interesting thing I want to point out is the noise level. This kind of thing just drives me nuts. I want to play kind of the segment right before each of these guitar examples, and I want you to listen to the noise difference between each of the ReAmp boxes. Each of these ReAmp boxes actually has the ground lift engaged. This is the best it's going to get. It's the same scenario. I'm literally just changing out the box. There's no other change. No other change in gain settings on the amp. No other change in the ReAmp settings on the attenuator built into the box. And no changes on the preamp. So we're literally only changing one variable, and that's the ReAmp box. I'll put the website down below if you want to check it out, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts on these audio examples today. I'll be hanging out in the comments below.